Welcome back. Now we are going to start with another chapter of biology. This is from the botany section, that is reproduction in plants. Okay, now reproduction in plants, talking about this. So plants, we have the lower category of plants and the higher well-developed variety of plants. हर एक variety of plants में we can see reproduction. Finally they are living creatures, which is their basic quality to reproduce. Now when they reproduce, they have different methods of reproduction. The lower plants have a different method, the higher plants have a different method. In this chapter we are going to study in detail the reproduction methods of angiosperms only, but in the starting introduction we are going to have an idea about what are the different methods of reproduction in plants. Now reproduction, basically what is it and why it happens? The reproduction is to give rise to the young ones and it helps in perpetuation, मतलब continuation of species के लिए ये ज़रूरी है. Without reproduction the species cannot continue. So even the plants, for continuation of their species, they reproduce. So example is given in a textbook, like how does a mango plant reproduce? A mature mango plant वो fruit formation दिखाएगा, उसके fruit में seed formation होगा. Seed is the one which is a result of reproduction, sexual reproduction. The seed will germinate and then it will give rise to a new plant. Okay. Now what are the different modes of reproduction in plants? I am stressing again and again in plants because you will hear the terms asexual and sexual reproduction in animals also. वहाँ पे भी basic concepts are same, but the results and the detailings are different. Okay. Now asexual reproduction is one of the method या modes of reproduction in plants, जिसको apomixis भी बोलते हैं. Apomixis, mixis मतलब with mixing of gametes, but यहाँ पे apomixis मतलब without mixing of gametes. तो asexual reproduction we all know कि वहाँ पे gamete formation होता ही नहीं है. Directly an organism give rise to another organism. Another method is sexual reproduction, जहाँ पे amphimixis बोला गया है उसको, मतलब it is with mixing. यहाँ पे amphi मतलब दो अलग अलग gametes mix होने वाले हैं. Okay, so there is fusion of the genetic material of the male and the female gametes. That is what is sexual reproduction या amphimixis method. Right? Now we are going to try and understand what is the basic difference between asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. Now this is an important question that can be asked as distinguish between asexual and sexual reproduction. Now distinguish between के points I have given. You can pause the video and you can jot down these points or you can get the notes later on also. Now यहाँ पे जो मैंने starting में 6 points दिए हैं, this 6 points can be written for asexual and sexual reproduction in animals also. These points are the same. Okay, only the last point specifically is related to plants, that what I have mentioned as the last point. Now the first point is asexual reproduction is uniparental. We all know there is no requirement of two individuals in asexual reproduction, whereas in sexual reproduction it is biparental. Two parents, yeah, two individuals are required. Okay, asexual reproduction में the offsprings, यानी the young ones which will be formed, they are genetically identical to the parents because there is no variation. जैसा original parent है वैसा ही उसका young one बनेगा. In sexual reproduction, the offsprings are not identical to their parents because they are born with the variations. उनमें genetic variations आते हैं, so they are not identical to their parents. They show some differences. Now, third point is same, that is offsprings do not show genetic variation and offsprings will show genetic variation. Now what is the reason for this genetic variation? Because you can see the 6th point, meiosis is not taking place over here in asexual reproduction, whereas meiosis is taking place during the gamete formation for sexual reproduction. Since there is meiosis, there is changes, because in meiosis we all know, we have studied in 11th standard mitosis meiosis. meiosis में खासियत है क्रॉसिंग ओवर होना, जहाँ पे genetic material change हो जाता है, which can lead to variations. Okay, then the fourth point is Asexual reproduction. Now, since there is no meiosis, meiosis is a lengthy process, right? Asexual reproduction generally takes place by mitosis only. So it will be a faster method, a rapid method of reproduction. Whereas sexual method will be a slow method because पहले meiosis होगा, gametes बनेंगे, फिर वो gametes fuse होंगे, फिर zygote बनेगा, फिर embryo develop होएगा. So it is a lengthy process. So it is a slow method. Asexual reproduction में it does not involve any formation या fusion of gametes. ना बनेंगे, ना fuse होंगे, मतलब ना merge होंगे. यहाँ पे there is formation of the male and the female gametes and the fusion as well. 6th point I have already told you. Now the last point I told, it is specifically related to difference between asexual and sexual reproduction between plants. Okay, asexual reproduction in plants कैसे हो सकता है? तो वाया वेजिटेटिव प्रोपगेशन. ओके, ये एनिमल्स में नहीं दिखता है, प्लीज रिमेंबर दैट. सो इट इज सीन इन प्लांट्स थ्रू वेजिटेटिव प्रोपगेशन, ट्यूबर्स या बल्ब्स के थ्रू. यू हैव स्टडीड इन 11th स्टैंडर्ड मॉर्फोलॉजी चैप्टर, मॉर्फोलॉजी ऑफ प्लांट्स में ये सारे पार्ट्स. ओके, देन सेक्शुअल रिप्रोडक्शन इन प्लांट्स जब होता है तो इट इज़ थ्रू द सीड फॉर्मेशन. ओके, तो सीड एक खास स्ट्रक्चर बनता है ना, फ्लावर के बाद फ्रूट बनता है, फ्रूट में सीड बनता है. यू हैव पार्थेनोजेनिक फ्रूट्स ऑल्सो, दैट इज सम एक्सेप्शंस. ओके, बायोलॉजी में हमेशा एक्सेप्शंस होते हैं, बट जनरली द सेक्शुअल रिप्रोडक्शन इज थ्रू सीड फॉर्मेशन. एम्ब्रियो बनेगा तो एम्ब्रियो सीड के अंदर बनता है. ओके, so that's all related to distinguish between asexual and sexual reproduction, which also clears your concept what exactly these two methods are.